with Mercedes Krebs, the Community Relations Specialist from the Lyon Township Library. Welcome, Mercedes.
Hi.
Good to have you out here tonight.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So let's start with, first of all, obviously big news that the millage went through.
Yes.
The new building can start to progress forward, but where are we right now in that process, and what all has developed since we last spoke with Lyon Township Library?
So, first of all, we just want to say on behalf of the library, thank you so much for your support. We got about 60% of the vote, which we were very happy about. We had a lot of people, showing their support, coming in and congratulating us, and that's been really amazing to see. And it gives us a lot of positive energy, and just a lot of, because the process is long.
It is.
We're building a whole building, and
developing land,
yes.
And there's lots of stuff going on there.
Exactly. It's a big process, so it's really helping to see people excited.
Okay.
Kind of where we're at right now, so like you said, we passed the millage. It's going to be for a 19,000 square foot building. There's also going to be a park. It's on the corner of 11 Mile and Milford Road.
Right.
At the moment, there is a little blue sign right in the dirt waiting for us. So eventually we'll get over there.
And that's not too far from where we are currently, so it's not a big shift in where you are.
Right, it's honestly right down the road, so it's easy to find. And where we're kind of at in the moment is we're looking at architectural firms.
Okay.
So on the 31st of January, we had 4 firms present to our library board. And so if you're interested in looking at the presentations, we all uploaded them to our website for people to see, because we did have some of the community attend the board meeting, which was also really great to see.
Right.
But now it's up to the board to pick that, and we don't have an exact timeline for anything. It's just about keeping everybody updated, which we can easily do. We have our social medias. We are constantly adding to our website, www.ltpl.org.
Right.
You can find anything there. If you go to our About tab, and then there's a whole section with New Library, like I said, with the proposals that were done, but also we have a section for like comments or concerns, questions, where you can submit something and we'll get back to them as soon as possible. And we also have some conceptual designs about what the library could look like, not exactly what it would be.
Right.
And we also have a section of what the new library would have. So we'll have a dedicated teen room and a genealogy room, and a lot more space than we have right now.
And obviously it's not just a building. The library is much more than just a building. There's lots of stuff, and it's not about the future, just about the future either. It's about the here and now. So let's talk about some of the programs, activities, events going on at the Lyon Township Public Library at the moment.
Absolutely. So we have 4 different main departments. The first one is our LTPL Grows, so our gardening.
That's a good time of year to start talking about it, because
absolutely.
The weather tonight's a little sketchy, but we've had a little bit of flavor of spring weather, so a good time to talk about that.
Absolutely. So we have our seed library, which is pretty big, and we just want to tell people our seeds are free. You can come in and get a seed packet. Like you said, it's a really good time. You can start growing indoors. We have flowers, herbs, vegetables, all that fun stuff. And then a program that kind of goes right along with our seed libraries. We're doing a Grow Your Best Veggie Garden.
Oh, very nice.
That is not till March 6th. However, we are going to have a woman named Karen. She's going to come in and they're just tips and tricks about how to grow your vegetables.
Yep.
And that's all for that specifically. And then we have our genealogy department.
Right.
So for February, we have African American research that is being presenting on the 21st of February. And it's going to be tips and tricks on resources to use, databases, just tips for doing research in general. And then our presenter, her name is Jessica Trotter. She's going to give an overview of her research that she's done. And so people are more than welcome to sign up for that. I do want to say that all of our events you do need to register for.
Okay.
So,
again, probably on the website.
Yes, exactly. I'll sound like a broken record.
And that is ltpl.org,
yes,
correct? Okay.
Correct. And so you'll go to our events tab, and it'll have the calendar for the month. So you just click on the event, and you register, and you're good to go.
Very cool.
So it's very simple. And we do have one more genealogy event I'd like to mention. So this is going to be in March.
Okay.
And our genealogist, Kathy, who is such a sweetheart, she will be doing tips and tricks for Irish genealogy.
Okay.
And so her event is going to be, I believe, the 14th of March. It's a Tuesday.
Okay.
And both of these events are at 6:30 p.m. So they're in the evening. So you get off work and you can join the event.
Directly there, exactly. Very cool.
Yes.
What other events and activities do you have coming up then?
So I believe South Lyon Schools is on midwinter break next week, so we do have some youth events scheduled. I'll kind of start at the beginning of the week on Tuesday. We always do a virtual story time. That will be accessible on our YouTube and our Facebook account. We
Is there a certain age target for that at all, or is there open to all ages?
It's probably elementary to early middle school.
Right.
Around that. And then on the Tuesday, we're going to do a shadow puppetry workshop. So you're going to be able to create puppets, and then you're going to do a puppet show.
Nice.
Yeah, and so there's 2 sessions for that. So there's an 11 a.m. and a 2 p.m. And so we do ask that you only register for one, just so we can get as many people to do as possible. And then on the Wednesday right after, we're doing the Thursday after. It's a morning story time.
Okay.
Same like age, elementary to early middle school.
Right.
And that's from 10:30 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. And that also does happen every Thursday.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, there's a Michigan Library Quest where it's 2 p.m. and you're going to come in and do like a Dungeons and Dragons inspired mystery.
Oh, very cool.
You can solve that with our youth librarian, Jocelyn.
Okay.
So that's pretty much for youth events that week. And then we only have one more adult event in February, and it's actually through the Historical Society of Michigan. It is going to be on 3 opera houses in Michigan, and it's on the history of them and kind of the cultural impact they had. And that you just, again, go on our website, register. You'll get it on Zoom, so you'll get a Zoom link from the Historical Society of Michigan, and that's how you can join.
Very good.
And that is going to be on Wednesday, the 27th.
So that's both departments right there. Any other departments that you want to highlight, other activities or events?
Our big one coming up is our spring Friends of the Library book sale.
Okay, very cool. Yes, that's very popular.
Oh yes, absolutely. It's going to be the first week of March.
Okay.
So I believe it is the 2nd to the 5th.
Okay.
And it's from when we open until 30 minutes before we close.
And are you looking for donations for that at all, or does the public come out and buy the books? Like, how does the community get involved other than probably showing up and purchasing books?
Right. So besides that, we do take donations.
Okay.
The only things that we do not take are textbooks, encyclopedias, like cassette tapes, VHS. Is it VCS?
8 tracks? Do you take 8 tracks?
No.
Okay, just checking. This guy's sold back in the closet.
Right. So, but yeah, besides those things, we take, CDs, DVDs, lots of books, and there's, a lot to go through, and, you can come in at whatever time that they're open and browse.
Okay.
It'll be a good time. Our patrons really look forward to the book sale. So,
Very cool.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Anything else you want to highlight here this evening?
I do have some digital resources I wanted to mention.
Okay. It's always great, kind of like a night like tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You may not have to always get out to the library to do this, but what digital resources do you have?
So the first one I want to mention is a site called Creative Bug, and this is a site that has like thousands of crafting art videos and their tutorials, and they're taught by professional artists and users. So you need your library card to log on, and that is it. Like, that is super simple. Otherwise, it's free. Like I mentioned, with midwinter break coming up, you're a parent who doesn't want your kid to sit in front of the TV. You take out your library card, go to Creative Bug. There's like crocheting and sewing, painting, drawing. I saw one that was actually chocolate and marshmallows, like just homemade marshmallows. So it's really interesting.
Sounds yummy.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm gonna try that one. But there's a lot to do and a lot of different things for different ages as well.
Right.
So it's not just for kids; it can be adults. There's tons of adult crafts. So yeah, we absolutely want to tell people about that because it's a great resource. And then the other one is called Canopy, and it is a video streaming service. And a lot of people, would go to things like Netflix or Hulu or things like that. But with Canopy, it is completely free with your library card.
Right.
So, and it has lots of good stuff. It has documentaries, it has critically acclaimed movies, so it has, some more current things, and TV shows, like foreign films as well.
Right.
So there's a lot to watch on there, and again, kids are great. If you want to watch something, there you go. That's pretty much, I just want to say, for all of our digital resources, you just need your library card and you're pretty much good to go.
Again, probably most links to that stuff out on your library
Yes.
website as well.
Yep, so everything is linked to our library. You can go to, we have all different tabs. We have visual resource tabs, so that has the list of all of them. You just go and choose and you're good to go. Everyone, please go to our website, and I will say it again, it's www.ltpl.org. You can also go to our Facebook account, which is LTPLMI, because I'm consistently posting about all of our events, and we have programs at the moment, booked through June. So anything I didn't mention for the next couple of months, you might
Right
find
out there.
something down the road that you want to come to. So yeah, we just highly encourage everyone to check that stuff out.
Very cool. Mercedes, thanks so much for coming out this evening. It's been great having you here.